Hello, Internet and friends. This is kind of a weird gem jammer. Kid is absent due to various internet-related issues, and today we are sans DM. Anything we say is canon.
Absolutely anything is canon.
The canon will be held against us.
Yes, and we are going to be playing a one-shot game called TargMargs. This is written by Ken Lowry and Tatiana Powell. This is a little one-shot game by Bannerless Games. You can find their stuff at Bannerless Games on social media and on itch at bannerlessgames.itch.io. This is a game that was recommended to me by my friend Ben Golly. Hi, Ben. And this is about getting drunk and going to the Target. And that's what we're going to do as Gem Jammer characters.
We ended up on Target Planet, folks.
Oh, I got a thing for this. All right.
Oh, excellent.
It is an unspecified point in the future of our campaign. It's been, an average series of adventures for the crew of the Kestrel. We've had, an episode where we all swapped bodies and had to figure out, learn a little bit about each other and a little bit about ourselves.
There's been a beach episode.
We had a beach episode. There was a valuable episode about gun safety, which, of course, Arturos learned nothing about. Just your regular kind of shit. What other kind of episodes have we done, y'all?
Oh, there's the one where we got shrunk really small and had to go inside Mr. Hurst's body to, sort some shit out in there in, a little version of the ship.
Yeah, absolutely. Tiny, tiny little Kestrel.
Mm-hmm.
There's the one where we created a sentient robot who had feelings. We couldn't fuck it, but...
we tried.
There was the very special episode where we all thought Alviva had some sort of terminal illness, and it was very heartwarming and very sad. And then it turned out she just had indigestion.
There was the episode where we all got caught in an elevator with a lady who was pregnant.
There was a very similar episode where we all got caught in an elevator with the devil.
Yeah, you'll get that.
It was really hard for Artie not to fuck the devil right then and there.
Yeah, lots of things are hard for Artie.
That was the real horror of it. Wasn't actually the devil. It was the Arturos, this is a small space. You cannot fuck you.
We're all here for this, and we don't want to participate. Please don't. Oh, and then there was the episode where we had to convince, I guess, Mr. Hurst to not retire to his grandmother's cottage on Scotland Planet to go chastely hold hands with a candle ghost.
There is the episode where we ended up on Cat Planet and we all turned into cats, and it was great. It was a musical.
It was a really uncomfortable musical.
You did miss our beautiful singing, because we're all classically trained.
Yes. And we're dancers.
And we're incredible dancers. None of us have bad knees at all.
No.
And we all got warrior cats' names.
We did. And they are secret, and we will never repeat them again.
You and your secret cat names. I mean, Elf Gift is almost a warrior cat name already.
There was another planet where we all had to be roller skate. We had to wear roller skates the whole time. I know what I'm saying.
Oh, you mean the episode where we went to a roller derby, where we were on a roller derby team?
Yes.
Was that the one where we also trains?
Yes, we were trains in a roller derby.
Oh, I see what we're doing here with this bit. That took me a second, but yes, we also had the Starlight Roller Derby episode.
Listen, I like to think about lesbians on skates who will hip check me. So,
I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, that's a beautiful thought. Let's take a moment.
Homest among us.
And sit in that beautiful vision. Nice.
But on this episode, the Kestrel has landed to restock, do some repairs, in a sphere called Targ Space. and we have landed on a planetoid that is a store on the inside. It is called the Hunter's Market. Pause for effect.
Sounds cool.
We paused for effect, and my cat immediately started meowing as loud as he could.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So the Hunter's Market, it is a sphere. On the outside is essentially just a bunch of eating and drinking establishments, mostly drinking establishments. And the level below that, and every level in to the center of the sphere, which is a hole in space that creates temporal anomalies and spatial anomalies the further down you go, is a store called the Super Hunter's Market. And it is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or whatever the local spatial equivalent thereof is.
Is the sphere a red sphere?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Nice.
Peppered across the surface are inexplicable, solid, heavy red spheres.
Mm-hmm.
That a lot of people love to, like, sit on and do jumps over, including Arturos.
Like, if anyone ends up doing a history check on this, if we were playing Dungeons and Dragons, you would find that these have been here for thousands of years, untold centuries of these red spheres. Sometimes they appear where they have not been before, but they look as though they have been there forever. They are a complete mystery. They might be eggs.
Don't care for that.
They might be eggs as the Super Hunter's Market tries to reproduce. We don't know.
It could be pimples.
It could be pimples.
Maybe each one is its own little sphere, and inside of it is an infinite Super Hunter mark.
Could be anything. And we have a lot of time on our hands. The shore party, as I am deciding we are called.
Good.
So we've decided to go get real drunk, and then once we have a nice buzz, we have decided, let's go shopping. And now we're going to be playing TargMargs. So this is a game where there's no DM, no one runs the game. We are all equally culpable for what is about to happen according to the dialogue. So to begin, go around the table and say your character's name. Next, name your drink of choice and how you're smuggling those drinks into the store. So who has an idea first, or shall we just go alphabetically?
Alphabetically.
Okay.
We'll start with Alviva.
My name's Alviva. And thanks for Pio's suggestion, which I think is correct. I think Alviva's drink of choice is mead. Now, how to smuggle it in, that is interesting.
Dude, you've got so many pockets. I designed your character with so many pockets.
And you do keep a lot of snacks in those pockets.
I do keep a lot of snacks in those pockets. I think that I am going to, put some snacks and some meat in my pockets. And there is a pocket big enough to put a whole bottle of meat down. It's great. I'm also going to give a bottle to breadsticks to, like, carry and fly, with the thought that, like, breadsticks can fly over the heads of whoever is looking. And also, can breadsticks teleport? I thought they could.
I think breadsticks can teleport. Maybe?
We should know this. I should
kind
know
of.
this.
You can basically put breadsticks into, like, a void space, and then you can pop breadsticks out from the void space whenever you want.
Oh, is she
next
like
to you.
that? What's the void space like? Is this a Pokeball
It's basically
thing?
between. Breadsticks is used to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a Pokeball situation. It's a nice, happy place, and she enjoys it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would guess that probably normally when I send breadsticks holding something to the between, it does not come back, because that might be an issue. So I'll just ask her to hold it and be sneaky about it. So That's my combination solution. I've filled my pockets, and I'm using my pseudo dragon to smuggle meat into the hunter's mark.
All right, then next is Arturos. What's your drink? How are you getting it in?
Hello, I'm Arturos. I have a cranberry vodka.
Sea breeze.
And I'm bringing it in a camelback. Artie just has a camelback.
He just picked up a little like water bottle backpack somewhere along the markets up here.
Mm-hmm. 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 And he filled it with cranberry vodka.
So you've got the little sippy straw.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's got a little sippy straw attached to his shoulder.
Is that gonna get, like, warm?
Probably.
Lukewarm?
Well, I don't know. What is Artie's body temperature like?
Fish are usually colder than humans, so...
Is he clammy? Is Artie clammy?
I wouldn't say well... Listen, he does like a mister. And then a mister.
Hey.
He's a Mr. Mister.
Hey.
We can't get into how clammy Artie is.
Okay, so Camelback full of vodka.
And cranberry juice.
And cranberry juice. All right.
And probably some ice.
Cacophony, you're good at sneaking shit in.
Cacophony is currently Win. Because to quote her, I don't gotta get fancy for these sorts of places. Wearing just the baggiest sweatpants, the baggiest hoodie, which says TargMarg University on it. And she's got, in her hand, very visible, some Everclear, a glass that has some sort of blue mixer in it, and she's just casually pouring it again. People in these places don't get paid enough to give a shit, guys. I don't know what to tell you. And then she gulps it down. She's also got a lot of bulging in her hoodie pocket. There's probably more there.
What is Everclear?
It's disgusting, is what it is.
Okay.
It's
I'm
basically
pretty
just
sure
straight alcohol.
It's Windex.
Yeah, it's basically just straight alcohol. Win also notes, I'm gonna make some fucking jungle juice while we're here, guys. Just be ready.
Jungle what?
Jungle juice, Jill, don't worry, I'll teach you soon.
I know about a jungle juice, but I don't see any line shifters. And B, I don't think you want that with me.
You'll see.
Ominous. I'm gonna say that Juliana started on probably, like, just some fucking, like, ale or something. It's probably her go-by, but I think she also discovered strawberry margaritas while she's here. Strawberry daiquiris? Strawberry daiquiris.
I think that Alviva is, like, getting in on the strawberry daiquiris now and then, too. I think that this is appealing.
Yeah, and I think that the strawberry daiquiri in a very good to-go cup, I think she has basically tucked it into her hair. She's got a lot of it, and I think she's braided a little nest.
A little daiquiri nest. That's so dangerous, because if any of it gets out, it's so sticky.
It's very good space to-go cups. Also, if anyone fucking touches my hair to try and get at it, I can legally smite them.
Yeah. Yeah, they lose a hand, Obi-Wan
They lose
style.
a hand. I also want to just make a special note of some of the people that we have passed in our efforts to get these drinks. Most importantly, there is a little Batman that goes beep, 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 who wants a drink very, very bad at the counter.
Yeah.
It's important that you have a little peep, beep, bat boy.
Yeah, that's important.
Mm-hmm.
Scene setting. I desperately want to interact with the beep 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 bat boy, but that would be derailing this before we even get into the
Wait, I want to know more about the Bat Boy. Is it just a cute little bat, or is it like the hot Bat Boy in fucking, what's it called? The League of Legends animation.
A hot bat boy? Arcane.
No, it's just like a little bat guy.
Damn.
He's just a little bat guy. He's a little bat. Maybe he's going shopping later. We'll find out.
Is he like the Weekly World News bat boy?
No, it's just a little bat guy. He's at the cantina. He wants his little milk very bad.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking love that guy.
Everybody loves the little bat guy. There's devil guy, little bat guy, the dude with the eyes.
Mm-hmm. You're getting too close to activating the part of my brain that's like, I should know the names of all of those random.
Oh no. Oh honey, no. No. Don't go there. So, alright, so these are the drinks we're bringing in. Now, we are starting with two stats. We have our Targ stat and our Marg stat. Targ, we each start with Targ 2. That represents our willpower, credibility, and sobriety. We start at Marg 0, which is a nice buzz, but able to pass in polite society, which this place is not. both of these stats will change. The lower our Targ score goes, the higher our Marg score will go, and we will switch from essentially trying to be cool in the Super Hunters market to causing shenanigans in the Super Hunters market. We're essentially going to be going through department by department of this gigantic store, going deeper and deeper until we have finally caused enough shenanigans that security chases us out.
I want to establish security.
We will establish security when security becomes a problem, I think. So, the player with the most ingenious booze smuggling setup picks the first department. And we do have a list of department suggestions, or we can just sort of like list our own as we go. While there are tables that are provided, we can also just do whatever the fuck we want.
I feel like it's got to be either the hare nest or the camelback.
Yeah.
I think the camelback hiding in plain sight is daring.
Yeah. I vote Camelback.
Yeah.
So Artie decides our first section.
Arturos decides the first section. Well, we've just hit the surface level of TargMargs. So I think he's gonna wander into the cereal aisle.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So that would mean that we are going into groceries.
Yeah, groceries.
Okay, so I will change that on our card. Our first department is groceries.
You're gonna hear a lot of people saying groceries very differently, I feel like. Audience.
Groceries? Do you say with a soft C?
I say groceries.
Groceries.
I think it's just you. I think you're the only one that says groceries like that. We all say groceries.
Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. I'm from LA. Leave me alone.
Uh-huh. Yes, it's a very special place to be. We know. We've all heard the fucking songs.
The hills are on fire. Constantly.
I know. The hills are on fire, and Death Cab for Cutie can't get enough of living there. Neither can the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
They fucking love it.
Fucking love it. So, essentially what we're going to be doing, and this is a loosely based on the other game that is in this book called Killer Ratings, which is about going through a haunted house and eventually getting ate by a ghost. We start with a department, and we are going to add features to it. In the description, go around the table adding features to the department. Consider weird products, obscure clearance items, people watching opportunities, employee hijinks. Check the tables in the back if you need inspiration, and write these features down on a distinct card for each department. So, Artie, I believe you should describe the first feature of the groceries department.
I'm gonna say that in the first department,
I have an idea if you want to be spared.
yes, please.
Okay.
All right.
I think riffing on the cereal idea, because as we established before we started recording, I'm a cereal nerd. It's got that wall of cereals, which is like all of these different mascots and, competing attempts to make the most colorful, appealing character. We might as well make true the apocryphal thing of, like, their eyes are uncannily following you, especially if you're shorter. And particularly of note for its tastelessness but appeal is that there is a very, like, cutified Niyogi mascot.
Oh my god, Niyogi cereal.
Yeah, some kind of, like, it's going for a kind of like, oh, it's a little bit spooky kind of thing. And they've made it look pretty cute in the way that, like, when they cutify a spider for Halloween for the children.
Oh,
But it is still, as a concept, pretty fucked up.
You're talking about Neogilos.
Yeah, Neogios.
Count Neogula?
Oh, I like that one. And so, yeah, there's the creepy, uncanny cereal aisle with the Count Neogios.
There's some Count Neogula brand Neogulos cereal.
Beautiful.
All right, so in Killer Ratings, essentially, you could describe these as, like, these can be features, weird products, these can be things about the store here. Maybe the lights are weird. Killer ratings will be like, this is the era that this room is from, this is the history, this is the type of room it was. We basically have groceries and we can go on from here.
I think it's had people watching opportunities too, so you could describe who else is hanging out in the grocery section.
Oh, you know that there's like a mom and 2 to 4 children fighting tooth and nail to get their cereal into the grocery cart.
Oh yeah, and keep in mind, it's like 2 a.m. at this point.
What are they doing up?
It's late as shit, so we're talking about the late night Walmart run.
Like, they don't have a babysitter, and these children will not take their NyQuil. So, they have to go to Target with their mom.
And she is like the goalkeeper in a very intense game where there are 4 children trying to slam dunk boxes of cereal into the shopping cart.
She's like, you all only get one, so choose, vote. Who's gonna get kicked off the island?
We can also just roll from some tables. What I have in terms of, like, tables, well, we have the TargMarg tables here that are a bit more, shall we say, pedestrian. I also have pulled up monsters by challenge rating and a list of Spelljammer monsters from the Spelljammer wiki. So we can get real fucking weird with this one, by the way. All right, Mac, what do you think we also have in the grocery section?
There is a... Oh, actually, hold on. I'm gonna use a Spelljammer monster for this. Give me a random one, folks. Let's go.
The ones in there are organized alphabetically. If we want to go real random with this, we can just
I'm just scrambling up and down. Going to pause my mouse right next to something. Or go with it.
Perfect.
What is this? What the fuck are you? I don't even know. There is a big burly dude with like with like feet that are like literally clubs that are wrapped up.
What?
And a big muscular with like a smoky beard and like a fire hair, who's standing in front of a bunch of I'm gonna show you guys the picture here.
Okay.
Who's standing at the end of the aisle, holding an orb in front of him and going, "Honey, I don't think there's any pickle cereal," as he tries to buy something for his very pregnant wife.
What is he?
He's an Azer.
Oh, an Aesir?
No, just an Azer.
Azer?
Azer.
Oh, they're dwarves with brass-colored skin and their hair and beards composed of flame. They are from the fire plane.
So a guy from the elemental plane of fire is here looking for pickle cereal?
Yes.
While communing with an orb.
Communing with an orb that might have his wife on the other end.
He's a wife guy.
He's a wife guy.
I like, for those at home, that in the spreadsheet, this has not been shortened. I assume Annie has just added, guy with elemental plane of fire communing with his orb looking for pickle cereal.
It's very good.
Communing with...
his wife through an orb?
Yeah, make it longer. Oh, there we go. Now we have / pondering his orb. That's important.
Yeah. It's important to ponder one's orb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm gonna say, let's see. Are we specifically tied to groceries?
I mean, we are in the grocery aisle.
I mean, sorry, are we specifically tied to cereal?
No, I don't think so. I think
can expand it. We've all kept it in the cereal lane, but I think you could go broader if you want.
I think we need to head over to produce because I think there's a fucking scene in produce. Actually, no. I'm gonna go over to the frozen food section because I just want this one woman that I saw at a Walmart once at 3 a.m. to live forever in every universe. This is going to be a woman who is walking silently through the aisles until she finally hits the frozen food section and then lets out a clarion call that resounds throughout the entire section. Chicken nuggets! She's here for the chicken nuggets. And absolutely nothing else.
Chicken nugget type woman.
She's here for the chicken nuggets. Nothing else. She casts aside her grocery cart, and it sends everything scattering, including, like, several produce items. And an entire bottle of Mr. Pibb.
The hell is a Mr. Pibb?
It's like soda, but not.
Anti-soda.
It's anti-cola.
Mr. Pibb couldn't make it in medical school. He tried to go toe-to-toe with Dr. Pepper and then just had a mental breakdown in his 3rd year. And so he quit and became an accountant. Were the groceries in her cart and she chucked it?
Yes.
'Cause she saw chicken nuggets.
Yes.
Are you sure she wasn't drunk?
We are all here at 2 a.m. in the hunter's market. Anything goes. We've gone around once. We've described things that are in this place. I left enough space we could go around again, but I think for this one, we should probably get to the second phase of this round, which is we're rolling Targ D6 and picking the result from our highest die.
I am wondering, like, it says there's an entry for 6+. How would you get a 6+ on a D6?
That's if you get 2 6s.
Okay, thank you.
That makes sense.
Or more than 1 6 is...
Right.
Okay, so each of us currently have 2 Targ, so we are each rolling 2d6.
Should we just keep going in the order that we have been, like...
I think so, yeah. So let's start with Alviva, I guess?
Yeah, okay. Roll my 2d6. My highest is a 5.
Okay,
Pretty
so
solid.
Partial success, you resist the urge to buy something and take a drink instead. You add 1 mark to your score.
Alright, so I'm like, let's also establish, Alviva at this point is already fairly overwhelmed and confused. Alviva's experience with stores as a concept is somewhat limited. She's still not sure, like, how she feels about this whole thing.
Yeah, I guess should we establish, is this the biggest fucking, like, single commerce location that any of us have ever been to?
Almost for sure.
Well, it is an entire planetoid-sized market.
And it is all underground, so it all has those eerie fluorescent lights that none of us are really used to.
Yeah. It's like a big market, but more, and it's inside? Why would you do this? I don't know if I like this. Also, this is so much food. How did they have so much food?
And not even all of it is shelf stable.
No, who's eating all this food?
What is eating all this food?
Do people bring their food and put it here? How do they have so much food? And I think that in overwhelmedness, Alviva whistles and Breadsticks swoops down with the bottle of mead. And Alviva takes a large sip while staring in consternation at, like, a wall of apples.
Just apples. And now I'm imagining, like, an entire aisle of just apples. And they're all like, okay, are they different apples or are these just fucking Red Delicious?
It's just Red Delicious.
It's not even a good apple.
No, and there's like a mile of them.
Spectacular. Alright, Artie, what you got?
Alright, let's see. Ooh, I got double 6s, bro!
Hey.
Oh shit. Out of anyone, Artie resists temptation and finds a kind of clarity. You gain 1 Targ.
I don't know
Artie doesn't know what cereal is.
Artie doesn't... It's hard to have cereal underwater, guys.
It's true.
That's true.
It does get soggy pretty quickly.
So he's contemplating this thing where, wait, you put cow juice on it?
Yeah.
It's really good, Arturos.
But
you know, like, you've had milk. We have some on the ship sometimes.
Right.
It's that thing that goes in the coffee.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but you put little grain bits in it.
Why though?
It's really good, Artie.
It's good. There's usually a lot of sugar in there, honestly.
You say sugar.
Sugar?
Hold on. Which one has the sugar?
All of them.
Even the Neogios?
I don't know, I've never had Neogios.
I don't want to know what the white stuff is on the Neogios. It's probably web fluid. It's probably not great.
Maybe it's eggs.
The back of this box has some kind of riddle.
Like it's a puzzle? Like you're supposed to solve?
Yeah, is this like a trap? Do you need to solve Is it like when we went to that castle? And we're there for so long?
I feel like these might just be directions to try and get you into, like, one of their traps where they then enslave you and put you in a life jammer.
Or maybe if you don't solve it correctly and open the box, you immediately become thrust into a life jammer.
Uh-oh.
So somehow, Artie has gotten a marker from somewhere, and he has solved a maze.
Whoa.
Oh, Drunk Artie's dangerous.
Guys, look, I did it.
Is Drunk Artie actually smart?
I'm actually in awe. Okay, Cacophony?
Let me roll my 2d6.
Or Win, I'm sorry. Win. How is Win doing?
I got a 3.
Okay, Temptation claims you. You pick up an item and are automatically charged for it, lose 1 Targ. And anytime you pick up something to buy, write down what it is, appropriate to the department. Ask the table for weird, silly details about your purchase to make it truly unique. So, what have you picked up in the grocery department?
Wynn has drifted away from the cereal aisle. She's actually drifted over to, like, the juice and soda aisle, perhaps desperately searching for something to mix with her Everclear. And as she's roaming, she's eventually found a liquid that is just it's a 2-liter bottle of just, like, spiraling rainbow colors that's also part glitter, and she's just in awe, and instantly she picks it up. Help me come up with a name.
Okay, this is sparkly liquid. Do we know what the liquid is?
It's sparkly rainbow liquid.
Sparkly rainbow liquid. Okay.
Unicorn jizz.
No. That's too easy.
Annie, yes, and.
Yes, and.
No, but. No, I'm hard vetoing the unicorn jizz.
What if it was a unicorn liquid and it left it up to you to figure out where it came from?
Unspecified unicorn liquid. That feels more appropriate. I'm just saying unicorns are assholes.
What if it says unspecified unicorn liquid? Warning, occasionally causes wild magic surges.
Yes. That's great. That's great. I think you need to dip that into each one of our drinks because I do have a thing for that.
Yes.
Well, of course
absolutely.
I'm going to want a taste of the unidentified unicorn liquid. It advertises on the bottle that it tastes like every fruit.
Every fruit? Even
Every
snozberries?
fruit. Yeah, it says right there. Look, see the label? It says every fruit.
Holy shit. Every fruit at the same time, or is it a different liquid every time? I need to try some of this.
When using sleight of hand, instantly put some in everybody's drink.
Wonderful.
Ah.
The Camelback gets slightly heavier. But how did that happen?
And I am going to, and I'd like to say that this actually happens before Alviva takes a drink.
Sure.
And then we will discover what happens with that at the end of this round. Okay, so what happens to Jill? Oh, my highest was a 5. Partial success, you resist the urge to buy something and take a drink instead, add 1 marg.
Now, I feel like how this should work now is that in the instances when you add something to your marg, you roll on the wild magic table also.
Exactly. That is exactly what I wanted to happen.
Yes.
Okay, so Juliana, I guess, is like looking at all of the cereal, looking at this guy pondering his wife orb, which he may just be married to the orb. We don't know for sure that that's not just his wife. The chicken nuggets. This is so much. And you know what? I think I really just want to try this unicorn juice.
Unidentified unicorn juice.
So she's going to take a sip, and so we have been referring to a wild magic table. What I have here, what I have got for everyone is I asked our editor and friend of the show, Jake Mason, if he would share with me the specific wild magic table that the Fallen Gods game prepared for Tuatha, because it is much weirder and much more chaotic than your regular wild magic table. So at this point, okay, well, we do actually need to roll a D100, so I guess we can all just, random.org for that?
Wait, is it
all
of us, or...?
Well, when we need to.
44
Yeah,
is what I got on my, because I've got my Roll20 opened.
Oh, okay, great. Do you want to just roll that for us?
Yeah, I got 44, which is nothing, so let me re-roll that. 88!
Okay, so that's for Alviva. Alviva has an 88. Okay, and this one is actually a user submission because they did take several user submissions for the table there, and we ought to probably credit those. This is from Jeff, aka Hey Boots, and Alviva, why don't you tell us exactly what is going to happen for the next department for Alviva?
Yeah, I think that, so this is fun because it's a save thing for later. The next thing that Alviva does, a single word in a spell you cast is replaced by the word bees. For example, cone of bees, charm bees, bees missile, etc. So whatever Alviva does next will involve an unexpected element of bees.
Spectacular. Okay, and I got a Marg score, so Mackenzie, what do I have? And I also, under status, that is also...
You've got a 72.
Status is also where we can write the our
okay, let me fill it. Status, bees, question mark.
Bees, question mark. Okay, 72?
Yes.
Okay, for the next hour, I appear to others to be a different gender, so we're body swapping again.
What gender would you like to be?
I think I'll be a dude.
Okay.
Be masculine presenting?
Yeah. I think I'm Dude Jill. What's Dude Jill's name?
Gil.
It's exactly the same,
Yeah,
but
it's
just
Gil.
pronounced with a hard sound.
Yeah.
Gil.
Gil.
Okay, great.
What kind of elements would there be of a masculine presenting Gil?
He is extremely beefy and hot as fuck.
What's the difference between that and with feminine presenting Jill?
There's no difference other than he's hot as fuck in a masculine way now.
Peck titties.
Oh,
he's got peck titties.
Yeah.
I think he's got like a really good like fade cut with like the short locks that kind of flop over to the side.
Does he have like an
like
Idris
short
Elba
locks.
jawline?
Ooh, can he?
Was there
Can
a
he
facial
real?
hair situation?
He can. You know how there's quite a bit of a hip shoulder ratio, waist. It's just
Is it
big
Dorito
shoulders
the whole way down?
It's a Dorito kind of, but I would still say he's got like that wrestler core. Where
So he's still got some like chonk in the middle.
he's got chonk in the middle, but you know he can fucking take you down.
Somewhere Jill's boyfriends both have boners.
Does he have like a masculine Thor like, shall we say, beard that's silver and sparkling?
Yeah,
I mean that's
what
up to
I was thinking.
That's up to Gil, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gil, do
Would
you?
Gil like
Okay,
a
well, it
beard?
is platinum. It is platinum
Yeah.
hair.
Does
I
it sparkle?
I think Gil's got some stubble, but I don't think it's a full beard.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we're looking at like Chris Hemsworth in Ragnarok.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. And also with that really good vest outfit from the Love and Thunder trailers.
Okay, somebody write this all down so I can fucking draw it later.
Okay.
The good news is it's been recorded for posterity.
The good news is it's been recorded. The bad news is I won't fucking remember.
Yeah.
Let's just make up a guy.
Listen, now that we've kissed our OCs again, what's the next step?
One sec. I need to write down some of this stuff about my hot boy.
I think next up will be a next department, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will. We'll pop to another department next time. I think I hit the important points. Fade cut, floppy locks, Idris Elba jawline, chonk in the middle, but wrestle Dorito, hot and beefy.
We love to see it.
Perfect.
Okay, great. So I guess it'll probably be me for the duration of this adventure.
Yeah.
You're just Gil now.
I'm just Gil now.
Artie just looks up from doing his maze. He's like, guys, look! Oh my god!
I don't think this did anything. I mean, that definitely was like every berry, but like,
Jill?
Yeah, what?
The fuck? Is this what cereal does? Guys, is this what cereal does? Holy
Wynn
shit.
puts her hand on Artie's back, staring at Gil, and nods her head and says, yes, this is what cereal does.
He starts,
What did the cereal do?
somebody get a basket.
Hold on a second, I got something for this, says Wynn, digging into one of her pockets and pulling out a compact and holding it up to Jill.
What? Oh! Oh shit! Huh. Adam's apple. Huh.
It's like somehow your face got more square and your middle got more triangle.
But also, even somehow beefier.
Yeah, and my pants
It's-
got way tighter. Oh.
Oh.
Look at that ass.
Oh, damn, I look good.
I don't even like men, and you look good.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Jill, you keep saying this, but like, you keep saying no, but like, do you want to make out?
Juliana, like, pauses with her mouth on the bottle. Maybe later.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
A lot of things can happen in it.
A lot of things can happen in a TargMarg.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the next department. I guess, already picked the first one, so Cacophony has the next one. You can just declare the department, or you can roll from our departments table.
We're going to the seasonal department, baby!
Oh,
Oh,
we're going to
shit.
seasonal?
What season is it?
Is it all holidays? Because it's so big?
It's every holiday all the time!
Sweet.
Oh my god.
We can hear the Christmas music even as we can hear the skeleton, the fake plastic skeleton doing a cackle.
There are bunnies everywhere.
Bunnies
Why are they? Why
everywhere.
do they keep live bunnies here? You don't know.
For some reason, there's a firework going off.
And there's a bunch of just like jolly red men in rocking chairs, rocking back and forth, making snoring noises.
Yes. Sitting on their lap are terrifying animals that are all made of bones. Even of parts that shouldn't be bones, like ears.
Oh my god, and they're not like plastic bones. They're just like, those are real like bone homunculi.
Those are real bones!
There's a baby fantasy Christ in like a manger, but also Dracula's there.
But also Dracula is there. There's a little baby running around shooting arrows at people.
Is Dracula baby fantasy Christ's mother?
So it would seem.
There's a bunch of goth teens here.
Quick point of order. Is the if the baby space paladin Christ mother is a Dracula, and that's a virgin Dracula, isn't that just Strahd von Zarovich?
Yes.
I don't understand this reference.
He's a horrible incel.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
that tracks with Jesus, Space Jesus.
I do love the phrase "the Virgin Dracula."
Oh fuck. The Draco Tokos? The Theo Black?
Oh, jeez. There is also a section of mystery eggs, like big chocolate eggs, that advertise that there is a surprise inside.
They don't tell you what kind of surprise.
No,
it could
not
be
at all.
anything. It's any season.
It could
Yes.
be anything from a random magic table.
There are currently a bunch of shitty goth teens crowding around some sort of display, egging each other, try it on, but no one can see what's within their circle.
Ooh, intriguing.
Ooh, that sounds like that could be a surprise tool that could help us later.
For some reason, there's barbecues.
Yeah, there's definitely barbecues.
Okay, do we even need to like describe anything else, or have we completely filled out this section at this point? I
think we-
feel like there's a lot of untapped potential here.
I think there's a ton of untapped potential here.
Yo, we got pretty easily carried away. Good call on the all seasons department.
Yeah, no, this is good. This is good shit.
All right, let's do this.
All right, so we have seasonal all seasons.
Oops, all seasons.
We have oops all seasons, and so that means it is time to go around and roll our targs.
All right, I guess I go first. I am still at 2 targs.
Okay.
Oh, there's a 6 in there.
Oh.
Dang.
Oh, okay.
There was. Now, but see, I gotta work in the bees.
You resist both temptations for the moment and can freely fuck with the other players.
Oh, okay. That's right, because I didn't get the
Bees.
2 6s.
Do you want to hold that action until you see
Yeah,
what the
I
other
was
guys, what
thinking
everybody else
of
did?
holding the action, and then while someone else is doing their thing,
That's when the bees
I will
strike.
have the opportunity to interject.
Okay, then sounds like it's Arturos' turn.
Sure thing.
And you have 3 targs, so you are rolling 3d6.
I am rolling 3d6. My cat is very interested in what I'm doing.
What's up?
So the metal die both rolled 6s again.
Okay.
I'm wondering, am I just not going hard enough? What's happening here?
I don't know. Artie is getting more and more like it's like Artie's just forgotten about the fucking like about the shit on his back.
Artie's just like so everything's just so wild to him.
Shit, Artie gains 1 targ.
He's got another targ here. I'm gonna switch die for the next roll. Because I don't know if the listeners know or have sussed, but I fucking love it when Artie fucking misses. I love it when people just get wrecked.
Artie's not. Artie's the opposite.
Not.
Now, could we consider perhaps if in your moment of contemplation and clarity, perhaps I could interrupt it with some bees and force you to reroll.
Oh!
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Before you
that's
gain
fine.
the targ.
Now
I think first just describe how you were going in a direction that was going to lead to some clarity so that I can figure out the best way to fuck with it.
All right. Let's see. Artie was about to take another sip because he's getting kind of thirsty. But then the kids who were surrounding the thing and saying, you put it on, you try it. Suddenly a way clears and he just sees something. He sees the most beautiful thing he's ever seen.
And then
a cardboard cutout of Brendan Fraser from The Mummy.
Yeah.
And then
try it on. Wait, we're trying on a cardboard cutout of Brendan Fraser? Come on, it's gotta be like a costume.
No, I mean he just sees it in the distance beyond the goth kids.
Oh, I see.
And then he rolled a 3.
Hold on. No.
Great.
We gotta go into the bees first.
The moment is broken by Alviva opening up one of the egg boxes and just kind of dumping it on the ground with no regard for the fact that you would probably have had to pay for that. Because listen, she hasn't really understood that concept yet. And it cracks open, and this time the surprise is bees.
Oh my god.
The surprise is bees. And because
the surprise was bees.
The bees attack Arturos. And because the bees decide to attack Arturos, he gets charged for the egg.
Also because Alviva just, doesn't leave.
Yeah, and Artie was standing next to her, so Alviva just, blips.
It was gonna be a very, hey, Artie, look what I found. Let's see what this does, crack. Bees. Gone.
Suddenly, lavender.
Fun thing, I got a 1, 2, and a 3.
Okay,
Beautiful.
So your highest was a 3, so temptation claims you. You pick up the item, you're charged for it, lose 1 targ. So I guess your loot is what? Yeah, shattered like an egg filled with bees that Alviva opened.
Yeah, some shattered bee egg.
Maybe some bee stings for your trouble?
Some bee stings. I do want to say that there was honey in the egg as well. So
yeah, that is the upside, is that it is a chocolate egg filled with honeycomb, and that is pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That does sound really good, actually.
All right.
Just gotta get the bees off of it.
Okay, so the bees are resolved. So now it is Win.
I have gotten a 4, so Win, watching the bees unfold, just picks up her mix of Everclear blue stuff and now rainbow unicorn unknown fluid, and just takes a gulp.
And you resist the urge to buy something, and you take a drink instead. You add 1 marg.
Boom.
And roll on the wild magic table.
Boop. I got a 7. I cast Fireball on myself.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
So
You were trying to do that thing where, like, you light a drink and make it cool
To impress the teens.
to impress the teens.
I walked up to the shitty goth teen and I was like, check this out! And I cast fire, and then suddenly a fireball explodes in the middle of the all seasons department. But at least it just is like a firework, which is already going off.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
sets off
God.
the fireworks, and now, like,
And now
the
fireworks are going
space
everywhere.
paladin Christ is melting.
Oh, do you want to try doing a dex save, or like
Yeah, I guess.
if you've got roll 20 pulled up?
I got roll 20 pulled up. I don't have my sheet, but I know my save is like plus 10 or something like that.
I want to say that the skeleton homunculi are dancing to try and get the flames off themselves.
Are they doing the skeleton dance?
The barbecues now are just lit, so this worked.
I
The
got a
barbecues are
21, so I
Okay.
avoid damage because I have the rogue. The rogue don't take damage from dex save thing.
Okay, so you managed to, like, you almost catch on fire, but you managed to dodge out of the way at the last second. So there is now a lit fire.
And just a ton of fireworks going off here.
Okay, I do think we need to add that to our departments list.
I think we do too.
I also feel like potentially playing fast and loose here, because we haven't gotten into it yet, but there is a accumulating shenanigans counter that is for when you cause a scene. I feel like lighting the all seasons department on fire, while not officially part of that type of action, might justify adding a shenanigan point, because we did just light a department on fire.
But can we prove that we're the ones who did it?
That's true. There's shitty
can they
teens
prove-
here.
There's a bunch
There
of
are
shitty
shitty teens
teens
here.
Shitty teens love fire.
It's true.
Yeah,
Alright, we're gonna blame it on the shitty team.
we're gonna blame it on the shitty teens.
Your turn, Jill.
Gil, please.
No, Gil. Sorry, Gil.
Okay, so Gil has... I think Gil still has 2 Targ.
Yes.
Okay, so his highest was a 6, so Gil resists both temptations for the moment and can freely fuck with the other players. Oh god, what does Gil do? Okay, the problem is that Gil usually would be responsible here, because we've got the bees, we've got bee stings, we've got fire.
Maybe Gil goes total bro.
Like, what? Like, bruh.
Maybe he finds. Oh my god. Maybe
Oh no,
he
you're right,
finds-
you're right.
Maybe he finds like a sexy, like a sexy dancing, a sexy dancing plant, like Rocky Horror Picture Show style for the Halloween area of the seasonal department,
Hold on.
and tries to set Alviva up.
Oh no.
All right. Okay, first off, Gil, who is now masculine presenting, is very enthusiastic about the fire because it's a lit fire and there are fireworks going off. So Gil is fucking jazzed about this one.
That's
He
Sure,
true.
only wishes that he
barbecues.
made the fire first.
Listen,
Yeah. Do you
Yes?
dudes, we
Love
fucking
setting
love,
shit on
we
fire.
love a fire.
You love a fire.
I won't deny it. I fucking have a lot of fire stuff in my house. I only use it on candles, but
And then Gil sees across the flames a sexy plant costume on an actual sexy plant. It's like
it's a hat on a hat.
Vive, bruh, Vive.
What?
Check them out. See that? See, yeah,
Oh.
they're hot, right?
Yeah.
You want me to go introduce? Let's go.
Wait. what?
Let's go be introduced. Let's go introduce ourselves.
So wait, hold on. Is this a plant person? Is it a sentient plant? Are you saying there's a plant person wearing a plant costume?
Yes.
What's
Yeah.
going on here?
Yes,
it's all yes.
they're modeling the outfit.
It's a sexy plant person dressed in a Halloween plant costume.
It's a
hanging
different
out
kind
in all
of plant.
seasons. What a web of fiction we've woven. Definitely it's that thing where like Alviva's dug in her heels and Gil is just like pulling
One of the
her
goths.
along.
One of the goths.
Oh god, a goth dressed like a sexy plant.
Yeah, it's like
It's
one of the
edgy.
goths is a plant, and the plant is like a very it's like daisy based. It's very bright and cheerful, but they have purposefully like put on like like very like dark leaves to like just make themselves look much more goth.
There are some plants that kind of look dead already.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey. What's up?
Hi.
How you living?
Hey.
We don't have a GM. Oh.
This is Alviva. Alviva, they were just admiring your fronds.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Alviva. Were you admiring my real fronds or the fronds on this costume that are made of cheap plastic?
Both.
Ooh,
It's hard to photosynthesize in here.
so hard to photosynthesize, especially at night. I'm just doing my best, you know.
Yeah, I'm also doing my best. What's your name?
I'm Daisy. You want to get high?
Yes.
Isn't that cannibalism?
Let's go smoke.
This is definitely
Alviva looks
cannibalism.
side-eyed at Gil like
Double thumbs up.
Alviva looks utterly shocked at this approval from like the responsible one.
Gil's buzzed. Gil's having a great time.
Yeah. Well, if Gil likes it, then this must be fine. Let's go get high. Are you working?
Yeah, it's okay. My manager don't care.
Although we will
It's just-
probably have to drag her to another department before they can go get high.
It's just
That's
also
okay.
just like you're very
Daisy can come with.
Okay. Daisy can come with.
You're very attractive, and I've heard that I shouldn't. It's like I don't want to be weird if you're working, you know?
It's like, whatever.
Okay.
I'm
so
gonna
what's
add
Daisy?
I'm gonna add Daisy to the loot table.
Yeah.
Daisy's loot.
Gem Jammer is performed by Alexi Peppers, Annie Creighton, Kit Walker, Mackenzie Weaver, and Rio, and is edited by Jake Mason. Our character designs are by Rio, who you can find at vriosart on Twitter, and our cover art is by Canary Witch, who you can find at doodlesfromthebird.tumblr.com. Our opening and closing music is by Reckoning Storm AudioWorks. For more episodes of the show and our other shows, as well as news, check out our website at crookedrussiancamp.horse.
I can see that I have more ambient noise than usual. Apologies, Jake. I hope that the room noise moments will help.
I've also got way more ambient noise than usual, Jake, because my window is open because it's molten hot in my room without the window open right now for whatever reason.
Oh, that's weird, and it's so cool outside right now.
Yeah,
Your neighbors are probably cranking up the heat.
probably.
Mm.
I literally had my window open and like a fan going all night because it's molten hot in my red room right now.
Yeesh.
It's going to be 95 in American units on Wednesday, and I am going to die.
Oh,
no.
honey. Oof.
Oh.
Oof a doofa.
Canadians weren't meant to live like this.